Explore some of nature's most fearsome and fascinating felines when we experience Fierce, the story of cats. And wander through a magical realm of light and color when we immerse ourselves in the enchanted forest of light on this edition of Out and About.
Are all cats fierce, and what is fierce?
I would say all cats are fierce because cats have evolved to be really great hunters, and that's why their hunting instincts are always triggered by things like birds and mice. So fierce represents how they are amazing animals that can survive in all these different habitats, but also are amazing carnivores and hunters too.
We'll be learning about the history of cats at the Natural History Museum of Los Angeles County on another edition of Out and About with Roger Martin.
We're in the Fierce exhibit here at the Natural History Museum. We're showing off taxidermy and the amazing world of cats and how they are perfect predators.
Now, if I walk around here, I see hundreds of cats, but are they divided into sections, areas from whence they come, or what?
Yeah, the section we're in right now shows cats around the world in different regions. And then we also have areas in this exhibit that are going to show you cats and their unique adaptations. For example, eyesight, how they've developed claws, special tongues, and even how cats show up in culture, both ancient cultures and in our modern culture today.
Some people say that cats can see in the dark. Is that true?
Yes, cats have special reflective lenses in their eyes that allow them to see in near total darkness. And this amazing ability allows them to hunt nocturnally.
Visitors to the exhibit can trace the lineage of the typical domestic cat and its evolution throughout history. A detailed timeline highlighting the evolution of the feline family highlights the unique diversity which has allowed so many species to thrive in virtually every part of the world.
Here in the cats exhibit at the entrance, we have a timeline showing you when cats first evolved, what they are also closely related to that aren't true cats, but it'll also show you some fossil cats and cats that are around today and when they evolved their special features.
From the big cats of Africa and the American Southwest to the simple domestic house cat, feline diversity has enabled dozens of species to thrive on 6 continents.
So in this part of the exhibit, you're going to see cats from all around the world in different regions. For example, in the Americas, where we have things like mountain lions, you can look up different cats, see their conservation status, what they eat, what type of environment they live in, and even hear some of their sounds.
A highlight is the display of dozens of cat species in one setting, posing for a feline family portrait.
In this part of the exhibit, you're seeing taxidermy from different institutions, including ours, like the tiger right behind me, but then some of them also come from various U.S. institutions, other museums, as well as the Muséum d'Histoire Naturelle in France, where this exhibit was developed. So you might see different types of taxidermy, different styles too.
Hidden among the menagerie of varying sizes and species is one stray cat who has crashed this feline gathering to serve as a mascot for the exhibition.
Yes, we have a little mascot cat that I affectionately call Pierre, who's introducing us to many different sections of this exhibit, so you're going to see that little tuxedo cat a lot.
Where is he? Is he in this room?
I believe he's right behind me, in between me and the tiger.
Okay.
Angelinos are familiar with the La Brea tar pits, which continue to yield a wealth of precious fossils to paleontologists. Among the tar pit's most impressive finds are remains of the Smilodon, the famed saber-toothed cat, as well as the skulls of other prehistoric specimens.
I believe we're in the La Brea section.
Yeah, in this part of the exhibit, you're going to see the 7 big cats that lived here during the Ice Age, including the saber-toothed cat Smilodon, which is our California state fossil. You'll learn maybe even why some of these big cats went extinct.
Tell me about those skulls over there.
In this section, we have various skulls of some of the extinct cats, some of which are very rare, like the American cheetah. So you're going to see some fossils that you may not even seen at the La Brea Tar Pits Museum.
I noticed that Pierre there has a set of fangs.
Yeah, Pierre, our mascot cat, does have a set of fangs in this part of the exhibit. Maybe he's trying to be a saber-toothed cat for Halloween.
Included in this exhibition is another legendary mascot, P-22. The famed feline once prowled the world-famous Hollywood Hills when sightings of the mountain lion stirred up the kind of attention usually reserved for local celebrities. And in this section, the role of cats in ancient Egypt, China, and other countries highlight their important influence on ancient cultures. Even today, cats are revered throughout the world in places like China, Korea, Thailand, and Indonesia. Exotic dances like these capture the very essence of mankind's continued respect for these fascinating felines.
People around the world and how they've admired and idolized cats. So you'll see things like lion dances, you'll see artifacts from the Americas, ancient Egypt, and Africa, but you'll also see things from here in Los Angeles and how people have admired cats in Hollywood, but also some local celebrities too.
I know I see a lion roar on the TV once in a while, just before a show comes on.
Yeah, so you may have heard the MGM lion roar, the famous Leo the lion, and those lions actually came from Los Angeles. There was a farm called Gay's Lion Farm where lions were being provided to studios by this unique institution.
Takes more than one lion to do a logo?
Yeah, absolutely. Over many years, decades really, they used different lions. So one of the famous lions that you may have seen before from some of the earlier ones is Jackie the lion, who's actually featured in the exhibit.
An early Charlie Chaplin silent is probably one of the first uses of big cats in cinema, and a special section showcases the role of cats in movies and television. Featuring toys and collectibles from The Lion King, the section also highlights feline celebrities like Felix and Morris the cat. Of course, these big cats have a talent for blending in with their surroundings, and throughout the exhibit, spectacular video images capture cats of varying ages and species as they display numerous activities like playing, running, and even hunting. And one display beautifully captures both the quiet dignity and hidden ferocity of a lion bravely watching over his pride.
In our exhibit, you're going to see lots of different lions, including male lions, female lions, and cubs. And some are young males, and you see some of those young males hunting as well. So you're going to see lions doing lots of different things, and their different social dynamics too.
What is a pride anyway?
A pride is a group of cats like lions that live together. Usually it's a family group. Sometimes it's led by a male or two males. Sometimes it's led by the females, but it's usually a family group of big cats like lions.
I have two cats at home. One is called a tuxedo cat, and somebody said that that cat is smarter than the other one. How do we know that?
You might notice that some cats will have different abilities and they might be triggered to hunt by different things. So intelligence is kind of relative when you're speaking with cats. But when we're thinking of intelligence, we might be even thinking of emotional intelligence, which cats do have emotional intelligence. They can tell when we're sad, when we're angry or scared.
I do that with people, with body language. Is that pretty much the same with cats?
Absolutely. Cats have a very incredible and complex body language, and they're able to read those subtle cues. And if you know how to read cats' body language, you can also talk to them too.
I do talk to a cat, a tuxedo cat, and sometimes I think he actually understands me.
Absolutely. Sometimes those nonverbal communications can be very powerful, especially using things like eyes, mouth, and just facial expressions.
House cats get their moment in the sun as well. This display of digital photos featuring dozens of cats of different breeds is a strong reminder of the love we share with our finicky felines. And though we adore our house cats with their gentle nature and unique personalities, we can't help but notice that they still share the same stalking and hunting traits of their larger counterparts. And that wild streak just may be the thing that makes them so captivating.
Dan, tell me, what can the average person learn from being at this exhibit?
The average person can learn about the incredible diversity of cats. For example, here during the Ice Age, having just 7 cats, but also seeing all the cats like the ones behind me, how diverse they are in size, shape, color, coat pattern, and the different environments they live in. But also how people have admired cats for millennia.
To experience this captivating glimpse into the realm of our feline companions, don't miss Fierce, the Story of Cats, now prowling the halls of the Natural History Museum of LA County until February. When we return, we'll experience the magic of Descanso Gardens like never before. Stay with us as we witness shimmering displays of light and color when Out and About continues.